Hi friends, hello students, welcome to Ashoka Online Academy. In the Ashoka Online Academy educational platform, Ashok Sir is giving very good content. You know about Ashok Sir. He teached the Telangana movement and also the Telangana history and culture to the students in an easy manner. And many of the students selected in the Group-2 exam and other competitive exams in the state of Telangana. Okay. The best teaching given by the Ashok Sir in the Telangana movement and Telangana history part. So we are continuing that particular tradition of giving the best quality and best content to the students who are preparing for Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1, Group 2, 3 and 4. So as part of the commitments to the quality education and as part of the commitment to the affordable education, Ashok Sir has given me a chance to deal the environment and development topic for the Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1 exam mains syllabus. My name is Avinash. I did my MTech from JNTU through GATE rank and attempted the civil service examination 6 times. I went for interview in 2017. Could not clear it, but I am very good at teaching the environment subject. So Ashok Sir has given me the chance to deal with this particular subject for the Tspsc Group 1 aspirants in the state of Telangana. So today we will discuss the how to approach the environment and development subject given in the Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1 mains syllabus. 50 marks paper, Group 1 main syllabus, 50 marks paper. So today I will give you the detailed analysis of the what you call Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1 mains in economy paper, the third part, development and environment problems. 5 units are there. I will give you the detailed analysis of this particular 5 units of environment and development, and I am teaching this particular entire course in the English medium at the Ashoka Online Academy app. The fees will be very less and quality is of very high standards. Definitely students who are listening to this particular introduction class on environment and development, you will get an idea about what we will teach in this particular subject. So already I am taking the current affairs classes daily in English medium for the Ashoka Online Academy current affairs daily program, and I am also teaching the science and technology for Group 1 students in English medium. Now we are dealing the environment subject, 50 marks for the Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1 mains exam. So today I will give you the roadmap or about how to prepare this particular environment and development paper and what exactly the syllabus is all about. I will do the detailed analysis and I also discuss about the importance of this particular subject for different competitive exams at the national and the state level. So understand this particular thing. Today this is the agenda of our class discussion. So environment and development. So today we will deal the environment and development Tspsc Group 1 mains exam. Tspsc Group 1 mains exam. Environment and development syllabus analysis we will do. So understand this very clearly. See here. Now if you just understand one thing here, in the Group 1 prelims exam, of 150 marks, here in the 4th chapter you have something like environmental issues. So this environmental issue topic totally it will be covered in the what you call it as this particular environment and development problems in Indian economy paper, third unit. This is for 50 marks. You have what is called as 50 marks. 5 units are there. So let us understand in detail this particular subject. Okay, in 5 units we'll try to understand this. So we are taking up this particular classes. Okay, within 30 days we will complete the entire course. Okay, 50 what you call more than 50 hours, greater than 50 hours of environment and development classes will be kept in the Ashoka Online Academy app, including the current affairs related to this particular topic. So understand this very clearly. So this is the environment, development and environmental problems, 50 marks paper for Group 1. We are starting this class. Let me give you analysis of this particular 50 marks development and environment problems Group 1 mains in the Telangana State Public Service Commission exam. So trust me my friends, you will get the best content for this particular subject in my class. Okay, so 50 hours of class discussion will be there, and I will give the notes. Okay, and also you will get the current affairs updated on this particular topic. First we will do the analysis of the syllabus. That means you will get an idea. Then I will discuss what are the benefits if you join this particular course. Understand this very clearly. So let us proceed our discussion. Okay, so see here, I am taking up the detailed analysis of the syllabus, starting with the what you call the first unit of development and environment problems. So see here, understand this very clearly. So see here, first unit detailed analysis of the syllabus. According to the Tspsc syllabus, okay, sheet, you have topics like environment and development, definition of environment, environmentalism, then what do you mean by environmental protection policy, and what do you mean by environment policy instruments. So this is what he has given in the syllabus. So if you just divide these things, you get 4 what you call subtopics. First is development, environment versus development. So what is this environment versus development? It means how you maintain the balance between the environment protection and the developmental aspects of a particular nation. Whenever a country progresses, okay, over a period of time, what will happen is that it begins to use the natural resources of that particular country. In the process, in the name of development, the environment is degraded and the natural resources are overexploited. So this topic, first topic, environment versus development, is all about what is the definition of environment, what is the definition of development, then how the developmental activities are leading to environmental destruction. Then what is the solution to this problem, environment versus development? The solution to this problem is sustainable development. The solution to this problem is sustainable development. That means how you balance these aspects of environment and development in a particular country. You should achieve the growth and development. You should go for the what you call human development. You should go for the social development, and you should go for more and more achievement of GDP, okay, in the economy of a particular country. At the same time, you need to utilize the environmental resources in a wise and efficient manner. You need to utilize the environmental resources in an equitable manner. And you should formulate the developmental policies in such a manner that they do not cause harm to environment. Okay, it is all about, the first topic is all about how you balance this particular environment and the developmental aspects in a particular nation. The solution is sustainable development. The answer lies in sustainable development. So what is this sustainable development? The concept of sustainable development, okay, first time it is proposed in 1987, Brundtland report. So what is this Brundtland report? So Brundtland report, it is the outcome of World Commission on Sustainable Development. So what is this World Commission on Sustainable Development? So this World Commission on Sustainable Development, okay, it is constituted in the year what you call 1989 1982, in the constituted in the year 1982, and this report, Brundtland report, was released by the World Commission on Sustainable Development in 1987, where in that report, for the first time, the concept of sustainable development was introduced. So what is sustainable development? It achieves the balance between the environment and the development. So according to this report, sustainable development means development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the same for the future generation. What do you mean by that? Development that meets the needs of the present generation and that do not compromise the needs of the future generation. That means, for example, there is a river or a small lake in our village. We, the present generation, should protect that particular lake in our village, should conserve it, should see that the waste is not dumped into it, should ensure that there fresh water is available in the lake and utilized by the people in the village, and you should pass on the same lake to the future generation of your village. That is the smallest example of how you understand sustainable development. That is development that meet the needs of the present generation without compromising the same for the future generation. You have to give the same lake to the future generation as it is, without polluting it, without damaging it, without destroying it. That is what is called as sustainable development. Environment versus development, okay, is all about achieving the balance between both of them through the concept of sustainable development. So we will discuss everything in depth like this so that you do not forget the things for the examination. Understand that very clearly, and you are able to write, you will be able to write a very good answer in the mains exam for 50 marks, Telangana State Public Service Commission Group-1 exam. So understand that very clearly. Second topic is a very simple topic. It is definition of environment and environmentalism. So how do you define the environment? Okay, what are the different definitions of environment given by different climatic scientists or geographers? Okay, in a simple manner, what do you mean by environment? Environment means the natural world in which the life forms live in. It is the natural world in which the life forms live in. So this environment comprises of both the biotic components like life forms, which includes plants, animals, including the people, human beings, and the abiotic components, that is air, water, soil, and the other associated components. So this is how you define the environment. Then what do you mean by environmentalism? Okay, environmentalism, it is the ideology or the concept or the philosophy which talks about how you should protect the environment, how you should conserve the environment, and how you should nurture the environment. Why? Because we are all part of the environment. We require water for our survival. We require air for our survival. And other life forms also require water and air for their survival. Soil is essential for growing of crops. So all these components are part of the environment. The environmentalism ideology or philosophy talks about how the entire world community should see the environment, understand the services provided by the environment, and ensure that it is protected and conserved. That is what the ideology or the philosophy of environmentalism. So we discuss about various environmentalism related aspects also in detail. So these are all theoretical topics. These are 1 and 2 are theory topics related to the environment, but they have a lot of application. So we don't go much into the theory. We don't want to do the PhDs in these aspects. Simply what is meant by environment, what is meant by environmentalism, what are the basic level applications in India and in Telangana, like that. We see the different problems, environment problems in India. Like we have the problem of air pollution, we have the problem of water pollution. Okay, how you deal with it, how to approach these problems is all the concept of environmentalism. Understand this very clearly. Then after this we discuss about the environmental protection policy. So what are the different types of policy instruments that are introduced by the government of India and that are introduced by the government of Telangana? What are they, when they introduced, and how they ensure the protection of environment? That we will see in the environment protection policies. So understand this very clearly. When I am saying the word environment, it includes the air, it includes the water, it includes the soil, and it includes the what you call biodiversity, that is trees and the wildlife. So what different policies proposed or that are existing in India for the protection of environment? For example, we have the National Forest Policy, okay, of 1988, and we have National Environmental Policy of 2006. Okay, what are these policies? Okay, what they are talking about? Okay, what are the important points in them? All that we will discuss as part of environment protection policies. The policies that are introduced by Government of India, the policies that are introduced by State Government of Telangana. So what are they, when they were introduced, and how they were being implemented, what is the content inside it? Again, it is also a theoretical topic, no problem. Okay, our goal is very simple: how to understand the concept in a simplified manner and how to get maximum score in the what you call the mains examination. And understand that, trust me, whenever I am dealing these topics, what I do is, after every topic, I will also discuss the previous MCQs, multiple choice questions asked in different competitive exams, starting from UPSC to the Telangana State Public Service Commission and other state public service commissions. Every topic after that, I will give the MCQs and I will also give the mains questions. Understand this very clearly. So trust me and give me an opportunity. See here, by the time we complete this particular entire syllabus of 50 marks, you will be attempting more than 250 MCQs taken from different competitive exams starting from UPSC, topic wise. I will give topic wise. Okay, understand that very clearly. Second, that you will be writing 50 mains answers, okay, from this syllabus part, entire 50 mark syllabus part. And I will also conduct a grand test. Okay, for mains 10 questions, where I will give the questions. You should write the questions, send to my WhatsApp number. I will correct them and I will give you the feedback where you have to improve all those things. Okay, I will do it. So understand that very clearly. So these are the benefits you will get after each topic. There will be MCQs on the topic, there will be a mains question on the topic, and finally you will be writing more than 250. I will discuss more than 250 MCQs, 50 mains answers. I will give to you mains answers. That means each unit, see here, each unit I will give 10 questions. Here also 10 questions. Here remember, question and also the answer also I will give. Question and answer I will give. So 10 questions, totally 50 questions I will give to you with very good answers, including updated current affairs content. So this is how it is. So this is the plan of action. So let me proceed this syllabus discussion. Then fourth topic, if you see, environment policy instruments. So what is this environment policy instruments that are there at the national level and state level? So what are the policy instruments? They may be an acts passed by the Parliament of India or the state government of Telangana, State Assembly of Telangana. They may be rules and regulations, rules or notifications, gazette notifications. Understand this very clearly. So environmental policy instruments, laws, rules, regulations we will discuss. For example, we have something like Indian Forest Act 1927. And this Indian Forest Act, it is amended amendment is done in what you call 2017. What is this amendment? Then second is Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Then National Green Tribunal Act 2010. Then what you call Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1962. Like the different types of laws passed by Indian Parliament, we will discuss as part of the environmental policy instruments. Like we have National Biodiversity Act 2002. Like we have Forest Conservation Act 1980. Like we have the Scheduled Tribes Recognition of Forest Rights Act, that is 2006, also called as Forest Rights Act. Like we have the Solid Waste Management Rules. We have the Plastic Waste Management Rules recently bought. We have the E-Waste Management Rules. We have the Biomedical Waste Management Rules. Okay, because of the corona, biomedical waste is the biggest threat. Okay, and we have the Coastal Regulation Zone Notifications. All of these are environmental policy instrument, that is laws and regulations. There are around 20 environmental laws and rules regulations, okay, throughout passed by Indian Parliament or the Government of India. All of them we will discuss in the class. Understand that very clearly. Okay, so this is how it is. So environmental policy instruments, I hope you understood this. So first unit, first 3 chapters are theoretical. They are theoretical in nature, and fourth chapter is laws or acts, rules and regulations related to environment protection in India. Understand that. You have Air Act, you have Water Act, you have Environment Protection Act 1986. Okay, all these things we will discuss in the class detail only from the official gazette notifications of Government of India. I will not take any content from the what you call the material that is there in the markets. I will take only the official Government of India content and I will discuss in the class. Understand that very clearly. So what will happen is that if you write the exact points, you will get the good marks in this particular thing, exam. So see here, for example, Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The official gazette notification of Wildlife Protection Act 1972, it runs to 80 pages. And I will discuss that, okay, in a crisp or simplified manner in the class coming around 4 pages only. Understand this very clearly. What is Wildlife Protection Act? How many schedules it has? 6 schedules. What are the list of animals in Schedule 1? What are the list of animals in Schedule 2? When the Wildlife Protection Act was amended 1992, why it is amended? Then it is amended in 2002 for what purpose? Then it is amended in 2006 again for what purpose? All these things we will discuss in the class in a simplified and structured manner. So understand this very clearly. These are environmental policy instruments. Around 20 are there. We will discuss them in detail with the facts, figures and latest amendments. So understand this very clearly. And trust me, for example, these environmental laws, they are asked in different types of exams. For example, UPSC in the prelims, it has asked the environmental laws related questions, okay, from 2010 to 2020. Only on Wildlife Protection Act there are 3 questions. So imagine how much important these environmental policy instruments are. So we will discuss them, everything we will discuss in detail. Okay, understand that very clearly. And after every chapter, after every unit, what is the goal? The goal is you will get 10 questions and you will get the answers also for these questions. Understand this very clearly. Okay. So this is how it is. Let us proceed for the next topic. Let us proceed for the unit 2. Unit 2. In the unit 2, it is mentioned that natural resources, forest resources, in that first one is forest resources, commercialization of forest, then forest acts versus forest dwellers, then users of the forest. Who are the users of the forest? Then water resources, surface water, groundwater, competing demand for water, drinking, industrial, agriculture. land resources, competing uses of land, then mining and environment, sustainability of natural resources. These are the topics mentioned in the syllabus, unit 2. If you divide them, see here, first one is forest resources here as part of natural resources. Now, understand this very clearly. When we are discussing the forest resources, we will discuss the forest resources at the global level. That means, what is the total area of forest cover on the planet Earth? Which country on the planet Earth is having largest forest cover? Which continent on the planet Earth has largest forest cover? What type of forests are there in different types of continents on the world or in the world map? What is the Global Forest Resource Assessment Report released by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization? So all these things we will discuss. What are the forest resources at the global level? What are the forest resources in India? What are the forest resources in Telangana? What type of forests are there in India? What type of forests are there in Telangana? What is the geographical area of the forest in India? So India State of the Forest Report released by the Forest Survey of India. It is saying that in India we have approximately 21.13% of geographical area covered with the forest, and it is saying that it should be increased to 33% in future. So these things, the facts we will discuss as part of the forest resources, global level forest resources in India, forest resources in Telangana. Understand that very clearly. Why? Because you are writing the Telangana State Public Service Commission, you should include these aspects very clearly. So what type of forests are there in Telangana? Which district is having the highest forest cover? What are the problems to the forest in India? Or what are the threats to the forest in India? What is the importance of forest? First of all, what is the definition of the forest? So we will move in a structured manner. Like this. For example, see here. What is the definition of the forest? How you define the forest? Then what are the importance? What is the importance of forest? Then what are the threats to forest? Then fourth one, what are the steps taken by the government of India? For protection and conservation of forest? What are the legal instruments? That are there for the protection of the forest? Like we have the Indian Forest Act 1927, like we have the Forest Conservation Act 1980, like we have the CAMPA, Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management Planning Authority 2015. So all these are legal instruments that are there for the protection and conservation of forest in India. And Government of India is creating protected area networks to protect and conserve the biodiversity and the forest in India. All these things we will understand. And what is the status of forest in Telangana? Which district in Telangana is having maximum forest cover? What are the problems to the forest in Telangana? And what is the problem of zoom cultivation or shifting cultivation in Telangana, especially the northern part of Telangana? Then what is why the conflict is always occurring in districts like Adilabad, where former Adilabad district, where tribals and forest officials, there are a lot of disputes. Why they are arising? What is the Forest Rights Act 2006? What it is saying? How many people in India were given the forest rights, land rights? How many of the people in Telangana were given the forest land rights? All these things we discuss the forest resources, global India Telangana topic. Then there is a topic called as commercialization of forest. What do you mean by commercialization of forest? That means gaining the economic importance, understanding the economic importance of the forest and improving the extracting the monetary value from the forest. So commercialization of forest. If you go and different types of people approach this topic differently. For example, if you go and ask the environmental conservationist, he will say that commercialization of forest is Okay, it is very dangerous. It will threaten the environment. You should not go for it. If you go and ask an industrialist, okay, he will say that commercialization of forest should be encouraged by government of India and or the state governments. Why? Because industrial development can happen from the forest produce. If you go and ask about the government regarding the commercialization of forest, government talks about protection and conservation and sustainable development of the forest. The same time maintaining balance between development and forest conservation. So different people look at the commercialization of forest topic in different angles or manner. We will discuss that. Then forest related acts in India. So what are the forest acts in India? I told you 1927, Forest Act 1927, Forest Conservation Act 1980, Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management Planning Authority, or simply the CAMPA Act 2015. So these are all forest related acts in India. What are the provisions? Okay, what are the conflicts? What are the cases related to these acts? All of them we will discuss in detail. Understand that very clearly. Then forest dwellers in India. Who are forest dwellers in India? Scheduled tribes living in the forest of India, 7.5% of the Indian population. Then you have particularly vulnerable tribal groups. There are around 72 particularly vulnerable tribal groups are there in India, recognized by the President of India in the Scheduled 5 areas and Scheduled 6 areas of India. So who are the forest dwellers in India? What are the problems faced by the forest dwellers in India? How are their lives threatened because of the developmental activities inside the forest? Why many people from the forest were displaced because of the hydroelectric projects and other projects like mining? Okay, what is the Government of India doing for the protection and welfare of forest dwellers? We have Ministry of Tribal Affairs. We have Forest Rights Act 2006. We have Scheduled Tribes and Other Forest Dwellers, recognition of the Forest Rights Act. We have different committees constituted for the protection of and welfare of forest dwellers, like Virgin Zaza Committee 2010 for the protection of the forest dwellers. All these things we will see as part of this forest resources, commercialization of forest, Forest Act versus forest dwellers versus users of the forest. Who are the users of the forest? What type of products are produced from the forest? Minor forest produce. Okay, what is the list of minor forest produce? Which act defines minor forest produce? All these things we will see here. Then after this, we'll try to understand the water resources. We'll try to understand the topic of water resources. So water resources. First of all, how you define a water? What is the importance of water? And what are the various threats to the water resources? And how water pollution is happening? And what is the Water Act provisions of 1974? Okay, and what are the various technology solutions applied for overcoming the problem of water pollution? So water resources we will discuss. Water resources, surface water, how much of water is there available on the earth surface? In that, how much is fresh water, how much is salt water, how much is in the form of ice, surface water. Then groundwater. So how much amount of water is there in the groundwater? How the groundwater aquifers were recharged? What are the pollution, okay, that is happening in the groundwaters in India? Okay, then competing demand for water. Okay, water is demanded for drinking purpose, water is demanded for agricultural activities, water is demanded for industrial activities. So how much water is allocated in Government of India for agriculture sector? How much water is utilized by the agriculture sector in the state of Telangana for agriculture and industry, manufacturing, domestic water supply, municipal water supply? All these things we will discuss in detail. Water resources. Okay, then land resources. So what are the land resources? What are the different competing uses of land? Land is required for food production. Land is required for feed, that is fodder to the livestock. Land is required for fuel, that is timber and wood. Land is required for what you call extracting the fiber, cotton fiber, for example. So different types of land resources and different uses of lands, competing uses of land resources. We'll discuss that, how much amount of land is available for cultivation in India and how much is available for cultivation in what you call Telangana. What are the different types of soils in India? What are the different types of soils in Telangana? And for which crops they are conducive for the growth of which crops. All this land resource topic we will deal in detail. Then after that, there is a topic called as mining and environment. So see here, mining and its impact on environment, 7th topic. So what is mining? How mining is impacting the what you call environment? Okay, how it is destroying the forest resources, how it is polluting the water, how it is leading to displacement of tribal people. Okay, mining in the forest areas and threatening the biodiversity living there, wildlife living there. What are the technologies we have where we can go for mining without disturbing the biodiversity and without causing the pollution? All these topics, mining and impact on environment, we will deal in detail. In fact, you can get an essay topic also in this area, mining impact on environment. Then finally, we discuss about sustainability of natural resource. That means how you should use the natural resource in a sustainable manner without extracting more and gaining economic benefits out of it. So we will discuss the sustainability of natural resources. So as part of the second unit, it is full of discussion on natural resources. So this unit, it is having lot of facts, okay, and this unit, it has lot of analysis also. Understand this very clearly. Facts you should remember, analysis you should do as part of this chapter. So you should discuss about forest resources, you should discuss about water resources, you should discuss about land resources, you should discuss about impact of mining on the natural resources, and the solution is sustainable utilization of resources. This we will discuss in the second chapter. So, okay, it is the biggest chapter we have. Then we discuss about the third unit, that is the, see here, third unit. Again same thing, after every unit I will give 10 questions and 10 answers. And I also discuss the previous questions, MCQs after each topic. This is the advantage you have. Third unit, we discuss about, they have given in the syllabus, ecosystems and biodiversity, ecology and ecosystem, food chains in ecosystem, typology of ecosystem, biodiversity and its conservation, types of biodiversity, threats to biodiversity. So if you just divide, it has two topics. One is ecosystem, second is biodiversity. Two broad topics. First we discuss about ecology. Ecology is the study of the what you call the entire environment in a scientific manner. Then what do you mean by ecosystem? Ecosystem means the structure and functional unit of a biosphere. For example, wetland ecosystem, river ecosystem, lake ecosystem, ocean ecosystem, mountain ecosystem, forest ecosystem, pond ecosystem, different types of ecosystems, the properties of ecosystems and the laws that are governing the functioning of ecosystem. Everything we will see. The properties of ecosystem, the laws governing the functioning of ecosystem, we will understand in detail by taking 4 example ecosystems. So I will discuss here 4 ecosystems. So what are these 4 ecosystems? Forest ecosystems. Okay, I will discuss about them. Then mangrove ecosystem. Okay, I will discuss about them. Then wetlands ecosystem and Ramsar Convention. Then coral reef ecosystem. So 4 ecosystems I will take. I will make you understand the properties and I will make you understand how they are functioning. Understand that, and how the food chains, food webs, ecological pyramids are working in these ecosystems, 4 ecosystems. Understand that very clearly. And what is the typology of ecosystems? Of these ecosystems we will discuss in detail. And second is biodiversity. So what is the definition of biodiversity? Variety of life forms present on the planet Earth. What are the threats to biodiversity? Deforestation, illegal killing of wildlife, forest fire incidents. Okay, all different types of threats are there to the biodiversity. Global warming, climate change, natural disasters, floods in the forest, drought conditions. All these are threats to biodiversity. Okay, different types of biodiversity. What are the types of biodiversity? We have biodiversity at genetic level, we have biodiversity at the species level, we have biodiversity at the ecosystem level. So all these are types of biodiversities, we will discuss them. Then threats to biodiversity, just now I told you. Then what are the steps taken by the Government of India and the Government of Telangana for the protection and conservation of biodiversity? We have a law called as National Biodiversity Act 2002. India signed a convention called as United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity for protection of biodiversity. In the Rio Earth Summit, okay, this UNCBD convention was passed. India is part of it. So all the biodiversity related aspects, facts, data, information, all the things we will discuss in this chapter. Okay, this unit is very long. Actually, it is very big unit. Why? Because you have to discuss 4 ecosystems. You have to discuss the biodiversity related aspects. Definitely, I feel that certain level of guidance is required here so that your time will be saved. The student time will be saved. Understand this very clearly. All these things will be explained in the class with figures. We can utilize this digital board and make you understand in a simple manner. What is a food chain? What is a food web? What is the ecological pyramid? What are the types of ecological pyramid? What do you mean by ecological succession? What do you mean by primary succession, secondary succession? All these things we can understand with beautiful figures in the digital board in the Ashoka Online Academy. So understand that very clearly, use this opportunity and prepare it, keep it aside. Whenever notification comes, you attempt it, you get the good marks. That's it. I will remove all the fears about this subject of environment and development problems. So 2 topics, ecosystems, biodiversity aspects. Third unit, easy, but you need to have certain guidance, proper guidance. Understand that very clearly. Then let us go for the fourth unit. So here, if you read in the syllabus sheet, environment pollution, solid waste management, types of solid waste, factors affecting solid waste generation, impact of solid waste, recycling and reuse of solid waste. Here 2 topics are there. One is environment pollution, second is solid waste management. That's it. When we discuss about environment pollution, we discuss about what you call the air pollution in India. We discuss about air pollution in India. What are the causes of air pollution in India? Like thermal power plants are there, emitting what you call poisonous gases into the atmosphere like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, fly ash, particulate matter. Like vehicles are there, burning diesel and petrol, releasing huge amount of oxides of nitrogen, oxides of sulfur, particulate matter of size 10 microns, 2.5 microns and 1 micron. These are all different causes of air pollution, and farmers in the northern region of India burning the crop residue, creating air pollution. Diwali crackers creating air pollution. Industries causing air pollution. Vehicles causing air pollution. And what are the threats with the air pollution? The biodiversity is threatened. The life forms are threatened. The plant's ability to conduct the photosynthesis is decreasing. Agriculture productivity is coming down. Agriculture production is also coming down. Water resources are damaged because of the release of fly ash. Do you know that throughout the world, according to World Health Organization, because of air pollution, every year 1.2 crore people die because of the air pollution related issues. According to the Government of India documents, in India every year around 20 lakh people will die because of the air pollution related issues. Then what are the solutions to the air pollution related issues? Thermal power plants are releasing huge amount of what you call poisonous gases. So government asked thermal power plants to shift to supercritical thermal power plants. What are they? Vehicles are causing huge amount of air pollution. That's why government bought what is called as BS6 norms, vehicle norms or vehicle emission norms. What are these BS6 norms? When they were introduced, what is the target of BS6 norm? Which committee introduced them? All these aspects we will discuss in the solutions of air pollution. And we also discuss about the case studies on air pollution. Different case studies, different parts of India, air pollution related case studies. For example, if you take the North India, stubble burning problem and also Diwali and also the climatic factors making the Delhi the world's most polluted city. How Delhi became the world's most polluted city? What are the reasons? What the government is doing to overcome the problem of pollution in Delhi? This is the case study. We will discuss it. Acid rains case study. Why acid rains are happening? Smog case study. Why smog is happening? We will discuss in detail. Then water pollution, environment pollution. Environment means it comprises of air, water, all those things. Water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? Domestic sewage, industrial sewage, municipal sewage water. Okay. Then threats with the water pollution. What will happen with the water pollution? Do you know that because of water pollution in India, every year, according to Government of India, 0 to 5 years age children, around 5 lakh people die because of the drinking of polluted water. That's why the Government of India has launched what is called a Jal Jeevan Mission, where they want to give the fresh and safe drinking water to the households in India. So these are the threats with the water pollution and the solutions. Okay, the government has came out with different types of programs. We have Water Act 1974. We have Central Pollution Control Board. We have State Pollution Control Board dealing with the water and air pollution issues. We have Jal Jeevan Mission. Okay, because of the what you call open defecation, people are dying because of the more bacteria added into the water resources. Government has bought Swachh Bharat Mission, Swachh Bharat Mission Rural, Swachh Bharat Mission Urban. All these things are solutions to the water pollution and the case studies on water pollution in India. So everything we will discuss with facts, figures, analysis. So in a scientific manner, air pollution, what is air pollution? How air pollution is causing? What are the threats with the air pollution? What are the solutions? We need to find solutions, right? The future administrators, tomorrow you become a Group 1 officer. How you find the solution to the air pollution problem in your district? Imagine you become a district collector or a deputy collector. So like that, okay? And what are the legal instruments you have to deal with air pollution, water pollution issues? This is one part. Then second part of the fourth unit is solid waste management. Here this is somewhat difficult topic. Why? Because information is not that much easily available. And it is a new topic where the Government of India is focusing, solid waste management. First of all, he gave in the syllabus types of solid waste. So two types of solid waste, biodegradable solid waste, non-biodegradable solid waste. So what comes under biodegradable solid waste? What comes under non-biodegradable solid waste? What are solid waste management rules 2016? Okay, and what are the construction waste management rules 2011? And what are e-waste management rules? So types of solid waste we will discuss in detail. Then what are the factors that are affecting solid waste generation or that are leading to the generation of solid waste, in India and in Telangana? How much amount of solid waste is generated in India? How much is generated in Telangana? All that information with facts, analysis we will discuss. Then impact of solid waste, what type of impact it is creating on the environment, on the health of the people, and on the other life forms that are part of environment, and how to stop this particular negative impact of solid waste. How you stop the negative impact? Just by collecting the solid waste, recycling the solid waste, reusing the solid waste, you can reduce the negative impact of the solid waste. Understand this very clearly. I am telling you once again, okay, cases related to solid waste management and laws related to the solid waste management, municipal solid waste management. We have municipal solid waste management rules 2016. What it is saying, what are the provisions under it? We'll discuss in detail. Understand this very clearly. Once again, I am saying solid waste management rules, information is not properly available in the internet. Okay, we have made a very good notes on the solid waste management rules. So already the notes is there. You just need to listen to the class, study the notes. That is more than enough. Write some model answers. That is enough. So understand that very clearly. This is the difficult topic. Why? Because the information is not properly available. Understand that very clearly. And we give the best information here. So fourth unit, two broad topics: environment pollution, solid waste management. Environment pollution, air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. Solid waste management, types of solid waste, factors affecting solid waste generation, impact of solid waste, the negative impacts, and how to overcome the negative impacts. Solution, recycling, reusing of solid waste. And the laws related to the municipal solid waste management, fourth unit. Very simple and mostly analytical. Lot of content is there. How, for example, how you go for the recycling of solid waste, incineration, pyrolysis, collection and dumping in the what you call outskirts of the city. Different types of technologies are applied there. How these technologies work for reusing and recycling of solid waste, we need to understand in a detailed manner. Understand that very clearly. Okay. Then after this we go for the fifth unit. The fifth unit, that is the global environmental issues, climate change, global warming and its impact, sustainable development. See here. First is global environmental issues. What are global environmental issues we have right now? Global level air pollution, global level water pollution, ozone layer depletion, forest fires at the global level. For example, the yesterday and today the forest fires are happening in Spain, Greece of European Union. Why they are occurring? And for example, global environmental issue. Okay, this is killing of wildlife in the African continent. 1 year back, severe forest fire incident occurred in Australia. Almost 50% of Australia is threatened with the forest fires. Global environmental issue. And Canada, a temperate country, experienced more than 50 degrees centigrade this year. Okay, why it happened? Global environmental issues. All this we will discuss as part of the global environmental issues topic. For example, we deal the ozone layer depletion, ozone layer protection, global environmental issue. So what is ozone layer? How the ozone layer is formed? Through what you call the photolysis reaction. What are chlorofluorocarbons? How they are destroying the ozone layer? What are the international conventions that are there for the protection of ozone layer? Like we have Vienna Convention, we have Montreal Protocol, we have Kigali Agreement regarding the protection of ozone layer. All this we will discuss in detail. And what is the government of India doing to overcome to protect the ozone layer? Okay. Who is the person who first discovered the ozone hole in Antarctica? Understand this very clearly. What are the satellites launched by NASA to monitor exclusively the what you call ozone layer? All these facts we will discuss in the global environmental issues. Then after that we see what is global warming. So what do you mean by global warming? So people think that global warming means the earth is warming. The solid earth is warming. No. Global warming means the rise in the global atmospheric temperatures. The rise in the global atmospheric temperatures is called as global warming. Understand that very clearly. Global warming means the solid earth is not warming. It is the earth's atmospheric temperatures that are rising because of the more emission of greenhouse gases into the earth's atmosphere. That is called as global warming. And you understand greenhouse gas effect, the positive side of greenhouse gas effect. And we understand causes of global warming. What exactly leading to the global warming? More emission of this particular greenhouse gases, more combustion of fossil fuels, okay, more forest fire incidents, more agriculture and livestock activity releasing methane. All these are causes of global warming. Then what are the consequences of global warming? Understand this very clearly. It's a very big and most important topic. You can expect an essay also. What are the consequences of global warming? The main consequence of the global warming is it alters the earth climate. That is called as climate change. That is called as climate change. Very beautiful topic. First of all, global warming, and the global warming is leading to climate change. And the solution to global warming and climate change is sustainable development. Very simple. Okay, if you understand this particular topics, okay, we will understand in a simple manner. Okay, then climate change. What do you mean by climate change? That means the climate of the earth is changing. Okay, what are the evidences of climate change? How you can say that earth climate is changing? What are the scientific evidences we have? Who gave this scientific evidences? Okay, all these things we will understand here. And what is the solution to global warming and climate change? That is the sustainable development and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And here you should understand one thing here. You should also understand about the impact of global warming and climate change on India, impact of global warming and climate change on Telangana. For example, if you see the last 2-3 days, last 1 week, Telangana is experiencing, the Hyderabad city, northern Telangana experienced severe cloudburst and severe rains. Understand that very clearly. Flood management become very difficult for the government of Telangana. So why it is happening? The roots are in the climate change. How climate change is occurring? Because of global warming. What is the solution to global warming and climate change? Sustainable development. All this we will discuss very clearly in this particular topic. Okay, understand this very clearly. Very important topic. It is the most important topic. Understand that very clearly. There is no competitive exam in India where there is no question. There will be question in from this topic of global environmental issues. What is global warming? What is climate change? And the solution to global warming and climate change, that is sustainable development and sustainable development goals. So sustainable development goals, 17 sustainable development goals, 169 sub goals or sub targets. Okay, they were prepared by intergovernmental group of United Nations General Assembly. They came into effect on what you call 1st January 2016. Okay, and they are legally binding. Okay, 17 sustainable development goals. Understand this very clearly. What are these goals? What government of India is doing to achieve these goals? Are there any schemes of government of Telangana to achieve these sustainable development goals? What is sustainable development goal index formulated by Niti Aayog? What is the rank of Telangana in that particular sustainable development index? All the facts, all the analysis we will do here with good diagrams and what you call understanding. So see here, and finally it is not given in the syllabus book, but I have mentioned here. What are the steps taken at the international level to overcome the problem of global warming, climate change, and to promote sustainable development? So where we have to start? We have to start from the 1972 Stockholm Conference on Human Environment. Then we have to discuss about 1982 Nairobi Conference on Human Environment. Then we have to discuss the 1992 Rio Earth Summit and its outcomes. Okay, then we have to discuss about the 2002 World Summit on Sustainable Development in Johannesburg, South Africa. Then we have to discuss about the 2012 Rio Plus 20 conference, Rio Plus 20 summit. And we have to discuss about what is called as the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, Kyoto Protocol, what is Annex 1 countries, what are non-annex countries, what is Annex A of Kyoto Protocol, what is the first commitment period of Kyoto Protocol, what is the second commitment period of Kyoto Protocol, why the Kyoto Protocol has failed, and how the Paris Climate Agreement replaced the Kyoto Protocol in 2015. What are the aims and objectives of Paris Climate Agreement? What are INDC, intended nationally determined contributions under Paris Climate Agreement? What are India's commitments in the Paris Climate Agreement? All these things we will understand as part of the international level steps taken to overcome the problem of global warming and climate change and to promote sustainable development. After that, we will try to understand the steps taken by the government of India to overcome the problem of global warming, climate change and promote the sustainable development. What government of India is doing to overcome the problem of the global warming and climate change and to promote the sustainable development. It is very important topic, very important topic, and I will discuss this topic in a structured manner, step by step manner. What is global warming? How global warming is happening? How global warming is leading to climate change? What is the impact of global warming and climate change at global level? What is the impact of global warming and climate change on India and also on Telangana? Okay, how to overcome the problem of global warming and climate change by sustainable development? What is sustainable development definition? In which report the sustainable development definition is given? What are United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 17? How they help in achieving the sustainable development so that the environment and the development conflict is balanced. Do you remember that environment and development, first topic in the first unit, environment versus development. The solution to this particular first unit, first topic is given or you will understand in the last unit, last topic, that is sustainable development. You will begin with this subject with a problem or conflict and you will understand or arrive at a solution in the last unit, last topic, sustainable development. So this is how we will proceed this. This is the syllabus analysis for environment and development, development and environmental problems mentioned in the Telangana State Public Service Commission. Group 1 mains paper. I will take this particular English medium classes. Around 50 hours of class will be there and I will give you the MCQs after every topic. I take or discuss the MCQs asked in the national and also the Public Service Commission exams of different states and also the state government of Telangana. And after that, I told you, every unit I will give 10 questions. So totally you will get by the end of the class 50 questions, 50 answers. I will conduct a grand test of 10 questions and you have to write the answers, send me to my WhatsApp. I will correct and I will give the feedback. So these are all the advantages for the students who are joining in this particular course. So let me revise once. So what are the extra advantages you will get? More than 250 MCQs I will discuss topic wise. Sustainable development topic, I will take the MCQs. Then second is that you will get 50 questions plus model answers for these questions. In each unit, 10 questions. 5 units, 5 into 10, 50 questions and model answers. Then third, I will conduct a grand test of 10 questions where you have to write the answers after the class. 50 hours of class, you have to write the grand test of 10 questions. Send to the WhatsApp number You have to take the photo, write it on a page, take the photo, send it to me. I will correct it and I will mention what are your positives, what are your negatives, and how you improve, okay, for better answer writing in this subject. This is how it is. Then finally, we after the class we also provide the material. So more than, and you have the 50 plus hours content will be there in this particular chapter. In this particular subject of development and environment. So these are all the additional benefits to the students who joined in this particular course. Trust me, this 50 hours of your life can change your life. Why? Because environment is the most demanding subject right now and most difficult subject also. All competitive exams conducted by the State Public Service Commissions and Union Public Service Commission, they have the questions on environment. I will bring those questions, show it to you as it is taken from those papers. Understand that very clearly. So this is how it is. Okay, tomorrow what I will do is I will discuss about the importance of this particular subject to the future administrators, whether Group 1 officers or civils officers or police officers, how they will utilize this subject and how this subject will be useful to them in future in the job, and why the public service commissions are asking more questions from these areas. I will make a video on it. So this is how we proceed with this particular subject of environment and development. So thank you very much for your encouragement. Okay, Ashoka, in the Ashoka Online Academy, download the Ashoka Online Academy app. You have more than 80 courses. All of them are of good quality. See them and just subscribe to them. You will get very good content and useful for the examination. Also subscribe to the Ashoka Online Academy YouTube channel. Daily we are uploading the current affairs taken from the national newspapers. Okay, we also discuss the questions in the current affairs, that also very useful for you. So thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Okay, so this is how it is. I am concluding here environment and development Tspsc Group 1 mains exam. So also useful for prelims environmental issues. This is the 50 marks paper, Indian economy, Telangana economy. Third part is this, and in the third part 50 marks we will deal in detail. Understand this? I have given a roadmap in each chapter how we will proceed step by step. In each chapter how we will, each unit how we will proceed step by step. I have given here clearly. Just pause and write this thing. So this video is all about analysis of the syllabus or decoding the syllabus of this particular environment and development problems for Group 1 mains Tspsc examination. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Okay, thank you very much.